Hello friends! It's been a while since I've posted my last video and I've had a lot of people asking me for updates, so I figured I would make one really quick and let you know. I just got a crib in the mail today. I'm very excited, so I'm gonna start building it as I talk to you. So since my last post, I've had a meeting with my agency and I got put onto a list for an interview. I have to have a clinical interview, so I'm just waiting. They said there's a pretty long line of people, and I probably will not have the interview. I don't know why I'm doing this. Multitasking is not my best thing. So I'll likely have the interview after the new year, and then once that happens, oh my gosh, I'm so excited! I freaking got a crib. Once that happens, then I'll be able to start taking classes and stuff. So yeah, I'm just kind of playing the waiting game. I have filled out some paperwork. There's like some quizzes and like different stuff that I can kind of do in preparation, but now I'm just waiting. So I've been doing a lot of like rearranging my house and trying to create the best space, which is why I got the crib now, so that I know what else I need to get. But I guess that's all I have as far as where I'm at. I have had people ask me kind of the same questions recently, so I guess maybe I'll just address those here. One of the most common questions I get is, am I trying to adopt? And my intention is going into this with the idea of reunification. I think that's super important. I'm open to adopting for sure. I'm in this space in my life where like I'm kind of just listening to what God tells me to do. So if he's saying foster, right, like that's what I know. That's what I know right now is God is telling me to become a foster parent. And I'm going to keep just going day by day and doing what he tells me to do. So if at one point, you know, adoption comes up and he says yes, then I will also say yes. So I'm not opposed to adoption. I think it's wonderful. I would love to adopt, but that's not my like sole intention. The other, oh, I'm gonna get really distracted, so welcome to my real life right now. Oh, I do have a Phillips screwdriver. I know what that is. Another question I get asked a lot is how fostering is going to affect my dating life. If you think that I date right now, God bless you. No, I genuinely, I can't even remember the last time I was asked on a date. I don't say that out of like sadness or trying to like get pity from people. I just like, honestly, I haven't been asked out on a date in a while. I don't date. So being a mom is probably not going to change much of that unless some guy's just like, ooh, seeing you be a mom is everything. Then I mean, like, God bless him. Like, you can pray for a man for sure. That's fine. But I don't know. I'm not really concerned about it. I'm very happy with where I am right now. So if a man comes along, wonderful. If a man doesn't come along, wonderful. I'm really good right now. I thought I knew which one was a Phillips. I can't remember. We're just gonna wait until I get those out. Okay. I do have a mini toolbox though. I just want everybody to know I own tools. Lance's mom got this for me for Christmas a couple years ago. Shout out Mama Mac, thank you. Because she just thought that it was important that I owned a basic set of tools. And it's come in very handy. So yeah, that's a question that I get asked a lot. The other question I've been getting a lot is, do I still want to get married and have biological children someday? The answer is yes. My hope is one day to have a husband and experience pregnancy. I'm not fostering because I'm like, oh, well, turned 31 and haven't been wifed up yet, so here's the next, like, that's not my heart or my mindset behind it. I'm fostering because I think it's the right thing to do and it's the thing God's telling me to do, and I'm very excited. It's gonna be a journey, you know. It's gonna be beautiful and difficult and emotional and wonderful and hard, and just so many things, and I'm really excited about that. But it doesn't mean that I've given up on marriage, or, you know, hoping to experience pregnancy someday. I don't know, maybe I won't be able to experience pregnancy. Maybe marriage is in my plan, maybe it's not in my plan. You know, it's in my plan, but I don't know if it's in God's plan. So yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, I'm still hopeful that marriage and pregnancy will happen for me at some point, but I'm not clinging on to that in a way that makes me feel like I'm missing out. I used to think that I couldn't accomplish all of these adult things and all these church things, you know, like I want to do so many things for the kingdom, and I just needed to get married first. And this year I've been really, probably the best like year and a half, I've really been experiencing, God's been revealing the ways that I don't need to be married to serve him and to love people well. And I used to have this mentality of like, yeah, there's a purpose for being single. And I heard that so many times growing up that it was just like, bleh, you know, like I would get so annoyed because I'm like, oh, like, I appreciate what you're saying, but you got married when you were 18 and I'm 30. And, you know, like I would just get so frustrated because I had this idea in my head that there's really cool things that you can do when you're single, but then once you get married, you can do like way more cool things. And I kind of had this separation, I think just out of sadness and fear and insecurity and anxiety, and just lies, you know, just lies from the enemy that kind of told me, okay, well, yeah, there's cool things I can do when I'm single, but it's gonna be better when I'm married. Like I can do more things. And what I've really been learning this year is that it's not about more or less or better or worse. It's not single versus married. It's just different. Like you can do a lot of really dope things when you're single. And you can do a lot of really dope things when you're married. Like it's good here and it's good here. It's not this comparison. I think in any situation, you can always have a mentality of like the grass is greener on the other side, you know? But as the Beeps has told us, the grass is green where you water it. So, gosh, I'm so sorry for quoting Justin Bieber. But, I mean, kid's got a point. So, yeah, I'm really learning, like, yeah, cool, one day I'll hopefully get married and do really great things, but right now I'm single and I'm doing really great things, and it's not less than, you know? It's not, oh, I'm not complete until I get married someday, or God's gonna use me in cooler ways when I'm married. And like, I don't know, I mean, maybe he will, but right now he's doing some super cool things just in me and through me, and I think that's beautiful. And so I think recognizing that single and married are just two stages of life, and it's not better and it's not worse, it's just different, and different is good and different is beautiful. And so yeah, so I'm hopeful for marriage one day, but I'm good. I'm good right now. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like people always have a lot of questions. I don't have a particular time frame right now. Again, it just depends on when I get to do my interview. I'm hopeful for like May. I'm hopeful for May, but it could be longer than that. I really genuinely don't know. So once I start taking classes, I'll have a better time frame, I think, and then I will keep you posted. But if you guys ever have any questions, I know a lot of people are always like, I want to be involved, I want to help, like, what can I do, all of that stuff. I think that's beautiful. So please message me or text me, call me, send me a letter in the mail. I love getting letters. But I would love to, you know, answer any questions that you have, either about foster care in general or my life personally. Kind of an open book. I'm gonna go build a crib because I clearly cannot do two things at once right now. So that's all I've got. Let me know if you have questions. Love you guys.